Hey guys, this is Jam of jamonline.ph, and today we're gonna take a closer look on the OnePlus 5. So first of all, I want to thank Widget City for lending us this unit. This is the flagship unit. This one comes with an 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. Not just that, smartphone comes also with the most powerful processor that we have on Android smartphones right now, the Snapdragon 835 processor. I mean, come on, this is a flagship smartphone from the brand. It comes with a more expensive price right now. It's available at Widget City, starting at around 28,000, I believe, something like that. They have the 6 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of internal storage. The other one is 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage, which is this unit that we have right now. It doesn't come with a Quad HD display, no, but it comes with an AMOLED Full HD display, which is still nice. The colors are still good. I mean, it's AMOLED. I'm pretty sure of that once I unbox this one. Okay, so aside from that, it comes with a dual lens camera that works similarly to the iPhone 7 Plus. So you could also do portrait mode, you know, the blurring at the background, you know, the bokeh, things like that. So yes, this is the OnePlus 5. So what are we waiting for? So let's unbox and let's take a closer look on the newest smartphone from OnePlus, the OnePlus 5. Okay guys, so we got here the OnePlus 5, the latest flagship smartphone from the brand. I know that's an odd name for a smartphone company, but they do have an amazing smartphone. But before we proceed, I would like to thank again Widget City for providing us this review unit of the OnePlus 5. So if you want to check it out, you could buy this smartphone at Widget City at a much lower SRP. So inside this, we got here the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, and the one that we got over here is the 8 gigs of RAM. We also got here a 128 gigs of internal storage, but if you want, you could opt for the more affordable, which is not really affordable, it's cheaper, 6 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of internal storage. So what are we waiting for? So let's unbox this one. So inside, you could see here the OnePlus 5 that we will talk about later on. So first, I'm gonna place it on the side. Opening this one will reveal the let's see here, we got here the quick start guide and also the pin. We don't need that, of course, but in case you want to check it out, well, I'm not sure how to open. Okay, so sorry, you have to press this one from the bottom. So it shows the different what is this a sticker? Yeah, we got a sticker over here. And then we also got here some quick start guide, whatever that is. You don't really need that. And then opening this one, we'll see here. What's this? A Shot on OnePlus by Goncalo Teixeira in Iceland. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but yes, it's in Chinese, so I can't read that one. Also got here the charger, which is an output of let's see here, 5 volts 4 amperes. That's fast charging, folks. That is fast charging. Right, so we also got here the charger, which is, by the way, USB Type-C. So what we got right now is USB Type-C. So no, we don't have micro USB over here. It's already USB Type-C. And then it comes with the dash fast charging. That is one of the features of OnePlus 5. So that's it for the box. So let's check out what we can expect from the OnePlus 5. It's actually my first time to try it out, so yes, give me a second guys as I set up the OnePlus 5. Okay, so we got here the OnePlus 5, and I've actually set it up, and I didn't install any, but I took a picture earlier today. So what's with the OnePlus 5? Before we proceed to the software, I want to show you how good and how cool the OnePlus 5 is. So first, let's remove the plastic. By the way, we have got a dual SIM card slot on this smartphone, which is, well, you know, as expected on a smartphone. We already expected that. We also got here the NFC, and of course, we got here the dual lens camera that we will talk about later on. So let's remove this plastic. Right, so as you could see here, this is the OnePlus 5. We got here the sticker that you don't need to mind, and then we also got here the OnePlus logo. The back is made up of metal. It is very solid and it is very curvy, and it feels better than the iPhone actually. It might look like similar to the iPhone, but it feels different from the iPhone. Kind of similar but different. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, probably don't, but yes, I feel that this one has a better curves, and I really like the solid feel of this one. I mean, again, this is metal. Well, we don't have the visible antenna lines. Oh, we got here the antenna lines, I'm sorry, but it's not really that visible. So got here the USB Type-C. We still have the 3.5mm audio jack, which is fine. I mean, well, you know, I'm thankful that they still included that one. And then we got here the speaker grill. The dual lens camera is, by the way, 16 megapixel plus 20 megapixel camera that lets you do portrait mode. I know, it's an amazing camera, similar to the iPhone 7 Plus. We also got here the LED flash. On the side, we got here the SIM card tray. Also got here the power button. On the left, we got here, what's this? Oh, I believe this is shutter button. I'm not sure, it's sliding something. We'll figure that out later on. Then we got here the volume rocker. Okay, so let's see what this side button does. Okay, so it's a silent button, similar to the iPhones. It's a real awesome feature. Right, so we also got here the home button, which also serves as the fingerprint scanner. But unfortunately, this one doesn't, you know, press down. You can feel that you're pressing it down. Doesn't have a you know, same feel as the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 7, but it feels nice. I mean, it's still a nice smartphone. That isn't a deal breaker if this one is a capacitive fingerprint scanner, whatever that thing is called. Okay, so we also got here the back button and the recent task button. By the way, that's a recent photo that I took earlier. I'm going to show that to you later on. Then we also got here the 5.5-inch AMOLED, I believe. Let me double check. Display. I believe it's a cool display and it's kind of colorful. And what I like about it is that despite having a 1080p display, it still looks nice. I mean, the colors are good and it's very nice, despite having, again, an full HD AMOLED display. Yes, it's AMOLED. That's why the colors are really great. Okay, so as you could see here, we got here the Oxygen OS, and we got Android 7.1.1, which is a really cool no, operating system. No, because, you know, Oxygen OS is OnePlus own operating system that comes with Android 7.1.1, and this one is really damn smooth. As you could see here, I could swipe without problems, and it feels like a vanilla Android. But still, it comes with some applications that it doesn't come with applications that you don't need. I mean, this doesn't have too many bloatwares, but we do have this one, the community for OnePlus users. But again, it is really fast, and again, I'm repeating again and again, this one comes with an 835 processor and an 8 gigs of RAM, so you're pretty sure that this one is, you know, silky smooth or really fast or future proof, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's 835, 8 gigs of RAM, the biggest on a smartphone and the fastest processor on the smartphone, on an Android smartphone right now. Okay, so one of the best things about the OnePlus 5 is its camera. We got a dual lens camera at the back. It's 16 megapixel with 20 megapixel camera. It's f2.6 to 20 megapixel, while the 16 megapixel is f1.7. So I'm gonna show that to you. So this is the camera. It's very similar to the iPhone 7 Plus. Well, because this one comes with optical zooming, as you could see here by just pressing a button. Yes, that's optical zooming, so you won't lose too much details. And then yes, it takes some good photos. I tried the portrait mode a while ago because I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to try portrait mode right now. So first things first, let's check out the interface. So the interface is really nice. It's user friendly. We got photo, video, portrait mode, pro mode, time lapse, slow motion, panorama. And as you could see here, I could choose from 1:1 if you want a square picture, 16:9 for wide, and 4:3, which is, you know, default of this one. So we also got here the automatic HDR, the timer, and of course the flash. It's actually really, if you're familiar with the iPhone's interface in the camera, it's very similar. And actually, the OnePlus 5 camera is really damn good. I mean, I'm gonna take a photo of this Cheese Whiz. We're not sponsored by Cheese Whiz, but we're gonna take a photo of this one, right? So you can see here, I'm using 1.5x. I'm gonna do 2x. Okay, so as you could see here, this one is 2x, and as you could see again here, the details are really good. It's sharp and has the right colors. And look at this one. This is 1x, 1.5x. Damn, I really like the photo. I mean, look at that. The bokeh is really good. It's not the best camera on a smartphone, but I'm pretty sure that you would be satisfied when you use the camera of the smartphone. Well, I believe the Galaxy S8, or I don't know, the iPhone 7 Plus still has the better photos. It can still take better photos than the OnePlus 5, but this one, I wouldn't complain. This one is a flagship level camera, and it's really, really good. Alright, so I also took some photos a while ago using the portrait mode with our friend Gian of GadgetPilipinas.net and the team Gadget Pilipinas actually. So we took a photo of Eman, and as you could see here, this one is in portrait mode. It isn't the clearest photo, and we have a decent lighting. Well, actually, portrait mode requires a decent light to be able to use this one. And as you could see here, we got here the pretty good bokeh shot, and they got the right edges. The camera was able to get the right blurring and bokeh on Eman's face. This one, the portrait mode of the OnePlus performs real well, but I believe the iPhone 7 Plus portrait mode is still better. However, I cannot say the same with the Huawei P10 because I wasn't able to try it. But I saw some photos, and I believe Huawei P10's portrait mode is still I don't know, really good or on par with the OnePlus 5. But again, I don't have the review unit, so I cannot really say about the P10's portrait mode. Alright, so here's another one, a picture of Gian of GadgetPilipinas.net, and as you could see over here, we got here a pretty good bokeh, but we don't have the most detailed or clearest photo on a portrait mode. But as you could see here, we got a photo that shows a bokeh that is near perfect thanks to the dual camera setup of the OnePlus 5. The edges were good. The bokeh shot was clearly defined. I mean, as you can see, the edges was right compared to, you know, software editing of the bokeh mode. And then the last one is this one. As you can see, Alan here, this one is really good. I mean, the portrait mode performed really well when it comes to the bokeh, but however, I believe that I still expect that this one would be updated so we could have better photos. But right now, I'm not really satisfied. Well, I'm satisfied with it, but I believe it is not better than the iPhone 7 Plus, which is, by the way, probably the first smartphone to package the same technology. I mean, not the technology, but the same setup that lets you do portrait mode. Well, probably the P9, but yeah. I believe the iPhone 7 Plus has still the upper hand compared to the OnePlus 5. But overall, I still think the OnePlus 5 is a great smartphone for its price. It's much affordable than most flagship smartphones to date, but still, this one performs really well. I mean, my first impressions, we've got 8 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 835 is a top-notch processor in the Android industry, and then we have dual lens camera setup, which is far better than the OnePlus 3T's camera. So yes, this one is a really good smartphone. So if you're looking for a flagship smartphone, I would definitely love this one. I would definitely put this one on the list. This one is a really good smartphone. It's just a first impression, but I can really tell you right now that the OnePlus 5 is a great smartphone. So yes, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam of JamOnline.ph, and thanks for watching our unboxing and hands-on of the OnePlus 5.